Hey everybody, just testing out the stream real quick. I think I found what the problem was, so I'm just gonna play for a little bit. I think I was talking to Marcel's and he told me to change my encoder to NVENC. I had a X264, so hopefully this will stop the 40 frames per second on Left 4 Dead. So that's what I'm doing right now. Also, well, I need somebody to talk to me for this, but I was looking back at my recordings and I realized that you can hear me and you can hear the video game, but you couldn't hear like the YouTube videos or my friend Dio on the past streams. I think you can hear it when I don't even know if you can hear it when I'm streaming it, but when I'm listening back to my recordings, you can't hear either him or the background music. So we're gonna find out in a bit.
Alright, we beat the boss and got our health back. That's wonderful. This is a ASMR stream. Daylight savings time ending ignition.
I'm just asking.
Okay, let's go back to Texas. We need more vitality. We're really low. It sucks right now. It's not good. Let's go back to the Nexus. Ouch, my back. Okay. I lost my Firefox. No, I didn't. Good. Okay, looks like you're streaming. Let's see what your stream looks like, man. Hey, sir, bud, I'm watching your stream right now. How's it going? Your stream looks fine. How does the game play? Is it okay? Awesome. Full 60 FPS. That's good. Your stream looks perfect. So, does the game run well like it should? Basically, I guess is the question.
Alright, so that's what it was. I just had to have it on NVENC. Seems to be doing fine. Kind of dips here and there, but I remember this stage.
Sweet, man. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah.
Anytime.
This is great. Yeah, I always the thing is I do tests quote unquote tests. I test my I test it by playing Left 4 Dead 2, my PC, and I test it by playing Doom. If there's any hiccups or anything, that means something's up. The thing is, I kind of get a little bit nervous when things aren't going right because I only have one computer. And I use this not only for gaming, but like it's my well, I say career tool, but I still don't have a job yet. But I use this for game development. So I do my 3D on this, my texturing and all that. Well, I haven't done it in a bit, probably like a month, but I was getting back on it a little bit today. But yeah, basically I need this PC for more than just gaming. So I'm really always attentive if anything's wrong. Like if a game is really strong, like I'm surprised it runs Doom Eternal, but it runs it smoothly. But if there's any other game, kind of like Legal Within 2, it'll freeze sometimes. I don't mind it. My priority with this computer is mainly for work. To work first and then gaming later, even though I do game a lot. My priority is that I need to have this thing running for my programs like Maya and 3D Code, Substance Painter, Photoshop, all that crap. And I would like to know when it starts to die because I would like to back up everything I have in there that I haven't already. Like I said, I would probably need to start saving money because I need to have a computer for what I'm doing, for what I want to do. So yeah, that's why I kind of get worried when like it's dipping. I thought my GPU was dying, but yeah, it was the stream. It was running off of my laptop, which is what I'm using. I use a laptop, but I have a graphics amplifier. That's where all the hardcore stuff comes in. And I'm having it run off the graphics card now, I think, or whatever. It's not on the computer now, so that's good. I'm kind of glad. I'll play for a bit more.
We can get you a new PC sometime, man. That'd be sweet. I want to build a new computer as well.
Because I use this.
Nick, don't be stupid. Heal up.
Sorry, I'm texting my sister right now. It has to do with my mom, so it's kind of important. I'm almost done though.
You got a charger around?
Alright. Sorry about that.
Explosive rounds here.
Oh no, you're cool. It's no problem. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, I got you. It's cool. This almost sounds kind of gay.
Safe house. Reloading.
Hey, I'm reloading. Ouch, my physical defense. Oh wait, it increases with every stat anyways, never mind. What am I doing here? What? What's that? We need more intelligence. We need more strength. I don't know which one to balance. Let's just do this. Let's go. Oh, I got you, man. It's cool. Dang, my eyes are in the dark. Damn. Better get my souls. Oh, should have started soldiers.
Gotta quit moving so I can heal you.
Wait a minute. I just realized. I just killed myself. But I still had some of my souls. What the hell? Maybe I can go back and watch it. I don't know how I did that. That didn't make any sense. I should have lost them all. Very weird. Alright, what am I gonna do? Let's do this. Oh, let's wait 2K. Nice. Awesome. Okay, let's level up one more time.
Yeah, I'm doing terrible. Try not paying attention to that. It's kind of going between looking at Marcel's stream and just kind of focusing on the frame rate. wish I had 6-day work weeks. I was talking to my friend that came by. She was living in Riverside for like about a year. She's talking about how work is nothing but like part time now. It's so bad.
Oh shit. Let's go. Awesome. There we go.
Hold on, y'all, I'm here.
Oh shit.
You know this shit's
Yeah.
gonna get loud.
It can be tough. It can be tiring, but I do
Oh,
appreciate
there
it.
she is. She finally texted me back. My friend.
Oh shit. Damn it. I died again.
Damn. That girl. I
I was
haven't.
just become a workaholic, man. It's kind of tough. Hard to take breaks. Hard to take days off. You just keep going and going. I'm exaggerating a little bit, but you know what I mean.
No, I get you, man. I'm talking to Marcos. I wouldn't mind if I was doing that. If I was working like in. Oh, it's the controller. Is it? I don't know. I wouldn't mind that if I was working at like a video game company. But for a while when I was working at my last job, Ross, Christmas, we had full time. And I think twice I worked 6 days. I know it's not a lot, but for a job that's really stingy, like it was a lot. Oh, what the fuck? No, that's normal. I think. Usually when that happens, it means that the controller's gonna disconnect. Kind of weird. I was expecting it to disconnect, but yeah, I wouldn't mind if it was a job, like a career job that I love. But if I'm working at a regular job, 6 days a week for like a long time, that would get to me. Because I'll feel unaccomplished. Okay, I'm working a paycheck, but it's not what I want to do. So I feel like I'm wasting my time.
Do you like your controller wirelessly, or do you use a cord?
No, I use a cord. I used to do wireless, but it eats battery. It just drains the battery. Hey, you got me whispering too. I don't want to speak too loud. But dude, I didn't. Anyways, yeah, I was talking to that friend, and yeah, I probably shouldn't have said Riverside. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I haven't talked to her in like, I think it was like 10 years, 9 years, because she moved to like LA. And I didn't know that after that. I think she went to Georgia and then freaking Nevada, no, not Nevada, Arizona. And we caught up a little bit. Man, she looks so different. It's funny, she saw me like, you haven't aged a freaking day. I was like, really? She did though. Oh, dude. Not gonna get too into detail, but she does look a bit different. And yeah, we just caught up. It was just the 3 of us. A little bit. And I think she's gonna get a warehouse job, so she's gonna leave like in 2 weeks. And we were talking about like dating and stuff, and Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, she finally has my number, so I can keep in touch with her every now and then. It's nice. I remember the thing is, I was back in 2016. She came to my neighborhood to be at a party, but I ended up not going because I was going to school at the time. I was like, sorry, I can't go. I have school. So I didn't go to the party. Then I didn't see her until today. Whoops, I think I'm screwed. Nope, never mind. Ooh, the bonk. Damn, he got me. He shouldn't live long because he's on fire. There we go. Oh yeah, they can't touch me in this. Here, I'm considered too high up. Never mind.
Oh, we're playing Splatoon now.
You're
Sounds like
never safe.
that's cool.
Here we go. The bonking machine. Oops. This only works on enemies. Bonk. You can
It would
hear
be
it.
kind of sweet if Demon's Souls was on the Switch. I would be
Oh no, it's not.
right now.
On the Switch? Yeah,
I
handheld?
don't play my Switch at all. I really don't, but work's getting tighter, so I might have to.
Yeah, I've noticed with the Nintendo Switch, I mean, it's not a bad thing, but there are, with Nintendo in general, there's moments where I don't play the console for months. I mean, it's kind of a bad thing, you know, because you bought it to play it, but I'll go for months without playing it, and then a game comes, and then I'm just back to it. It's just just the way it is with Nintendo. Like me playing Splatoon 3, I haven't played the Switch so much since like since the Doom Marathon. And before that, I think it was Breath of the Wild, which was like when it first came out. No, wait. The period of times that I've played the Switch like
Don't play Switch at all.
a lot. The times that I played the Switch like a lot. The first one was Breath of the Wild. That was on launch. And then I didn't play it as much. I mean, there was games here and there, but the next time I played it for like a long period of time was the Resident Evil Marathon. And then I think it was Splatoon 3 after that. So yeah, it was no wait, it was Legend of Zelda, because there's another game between that I played like a whole bunch. It's not Puyo Pop. Shoot. I'm trying to remember. Okay, it was Breath of the Wild. It was definitely the Doom series, because I did the marathon. Splatoon 3, but there was another game that I played like a lot. I think I wouldn't consider Animal Crossing. Oh yeah, kind of. I don't know, it's probably a downloadable game. I guess Splatoon 2? Because I was playing that for a while. But, I mean, I used to play it before going to work. And during the Splatfest. But thing is, Splatoon 3, I've been playing that game almost obsessively. Like I said, I haven't played a game like that so long since Doom.
Want to get on a Discord call? I might be able to make it work.
Yeah, we can do that. Hold on. Let me get to the safe house. I'm trying to think what game it was. Dude, I still got the compute TV on. Let me put on my headphones. What was it? Anyways, yeah, the point is there are periods of times where I just do not play this. Oh, it was Disgaea. Yeah, it was Breath of the Wild. And then it was the Doom series. And then it was Disgaea. Because I did everything on that. And then, right now, recently, is Splatoon 3. I need to get a water. Hold on. Alright, Marcels. I'm gonna go on Discord. So I'm gonna lower the volume on your stream so I don't get the echoes and all that stuff, and I can put on my headphones. And yeah, my sister's not coming by tonight. The line in TJ is too long, so she's gonna spend the night at a hotel. Yeah, it's so cheap over there. It's like $50 and you get like this 4-star. I know where she's gonna stay too. It's like this it's a really nice hotel. On the inside it's themed like a castle, because it's across the street from the hospital where my mom's at. It's a really nice place. Oh god, I hope I don't get COVID. I don't know too much about my lady friend there, but she was coughing quite a bit. I don't know if it was the weed or whatever. Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up, man? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Awesome. It works. It lives. Very good.
Yeah, I'm glad. Shoot, I got messages from Dio here.
Was that?
I got messages from Dio.
Oh, okay.
What the heck?
All right. Trying to balance this audio.
Kind of feel bad because he messages me, and I rarely do, but I read them. I sent him.
Yeah.
I sent him a message. I put this was considered yesterday because it's now 12, but it's 5:14 p.m. I put, as I said before, congrats on your new audience, Daisuke. You earned it. And I linked the tweet where Arc Systems has a picture of Bridget with and the text says "well" with a question mark, and somebody quote tweeted that. Yeah, okay, Arxis wants the drama. You can't convince me otherwise. And I was like, yep. And Dio was like, Bridget's still a boy food to me. I'm like, yep. He'll always be a guy.
Yeah.
But they, it's funny because somebody showed a graph of how many people are playing the game, and like it's really low.
Ugh.
And somebody's like, told you, these people, they don't play your games. But at this point, people are theorizing that Arxis is just doing this so that, you know, it's like that any publicity is good publicity, somebody said. but anything to keep it relevant, because the user base is lower than it was before. Um, can't really give my opinion on it because I'm not gonna buy Guilty Gear Strive anymore. But yep.
Well, I'd say anime fighters like that usually have a low player base. At least it seems like it.
Guilty Gear
and-
though, it's been for a while, you know. So you expect them like they're expected to do better.
I suppose so.
It's just I think you know they're catering to the crowd, and like I said, I'm not gonna get into it because I've done
yeah.
it so much. But you know, point being is my thing. It hasn't happened yet, but it's like when you bend one knee, you bend the other.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Because
The
it's
only
gonna.
other thing I would say is I get the sentiment that you know how the game is designed. You know how Street Fighter V took out mechanics and stuff like say 4 had, and for like at least 4 years or so, the game was heavily criticized. Maybe not heavily, but it was never in a perfect spot.
Oh,
gameplay-wise.
definitely. It's well, the first impression was just so bare bones compared to 4.
Well, not only that, but the irony is the beta had some cool stuff in it, and it didn't even make it that far before getting gutted.
Oh, what? Really?
Now, I don't know how cool some of it was. It was probably just combo stuff. But I think the same can be said for Strive. The concept of the game being dumbed down probably has really hurt it. And not only that, but I also get the impression that as soon as Street Fighter 6 comes out, I'm sure some of those people are going to probably play that instead.
Oh, they
And I
will.
say that,
I
say
mean-
that because there's this one guy on Twitch. I think you've seen his tweets. I know Dio's retweeted him. Giuna, Anime Illuminati. He's titled his Street Fighter 6 stream like the Guilty Gear Strive Killer, and I'm like, oh dang, is that a resentment people feel that they want out? They want to play this? It's like I don't see why they wouldn't, but I just think that's interesting.
That's a bit much, man, because those are like 2 completely different games.
It is, but I just thought it was strange that this guy
He's
playing
trying
an
to kill her.
anime game, anime fighting game, but comparing it to Street Fighter, calling it a killer, that's strange. So I wonder if there's some sort of resentment going on where people are like, yeah, they went out. I don't know. I just something I thought about.
My main concern is just the catering that they're doing to gender politics. And the thing is, I use the example that I'm going with is what happened with Overwatch. Because you can't please all those people. And the thing that's going to happen, if pretty sure Daisuke's going to go this way. I don't know, because he can change his mind or whatever, but eventually somebody's not going to get represented, and then they're going to start stirring up trouble. Because that's the same thing that happened to Overwatch. Every time something happened, like when they found out that Mei wasn't fat, and everybody just threw a fit.
She ain't fat.
Yeah, apparently it's like she wasn't, because I think they showed like artwork under all that like coat, and she was skinny. She didn't have fat arms or anything, so people got pissed off, and then they said, "Oh no, it's a glitch," and I'm just like, "How do you glitch artwork?"
Yeah.
But
Well, another thing too is, I man, if there's one thing I hate too, is when they kind of pull the rug underneath you, like the whole Tracer's gay thing.
yeah,
It's like, dude, imagine if your waifu was gay and you never knew it. It's like,
well, she
that
never
kinda
was. That's the thing. Like they did this 3 months after.
well,
And my thing, I would have been like, keep it ambiguous, because anime does that. They keep it ambiguous, and you please both crowds.
oh, absolutely, yeah, just do that.
But it's
think
just
I-
like
I was gonna say-
the main
But
thing that
it's
I'm
funny.
getting at is just that you don't try to cater all the crowds, because then, like I said, one's gonna get upset, and then the cancellations and whatever happened in the boycotts. It happened to Overwatch. So I'm just going by history. Overwatch,
Yeah,
they started getting a lot of flack because of that. Like, oh, this
And
character isn't what I thought he was, and like I said, you don't want to cater to those people. Like, just whatever you're gonna do, just don't involve gender politics. Be like, look, this is just a game. Just have fun with it, and nobody
and
gets mad.
another funny thing too is there's even been a couple times where they used it as a crutch to get out of like controversy. Like they made another character gay like 2 or 3 years later when Blizzard was getting some heat for some reason, and just blew up in their face because it was the stupidest thing. They had the character Soldier 76, I think his name is. He's like this late 50-year-old dude, highly macho guy, and they just made him gay out of nowhere. It's like, what the hell? This is weird, man. It's so funny. It's so stupid.
It's like it'll make it all better. But yeah, you don't like I wouldn't don't make it an emphasis because then somebody's gonna be left out and then it's gonna make your company look bad. And I just go by the Overwatch example because I saw everything that was going on with that, and it's like people said that it's like, well, you're catering to these people. Well, somebody's gonna be left out. And like I said before, when you bend one knee, you bend the other. Just focus on gameplay. Just bring out a fun product. That's it.
Yeah. I would say though, if they want to make a political stance, like then just do it early, and don't quit out of it. Like, I don't know. That's how I would look at it. Like, sure, it's annoying if it's there, but if you're gonna do it, at least do it right. Not use it as a crutch. Just makes them look creatively bankrupt.
Yeah, and make sure the audience that you're catering to will buy your product.
Oh, absolutely.
Because then you're just
certainly.
burning money. But yeah, the whole Bridget thing, it sucks because I really love playing as Bridget. Like, he was my favorite right after Faust. And I can't, dude. It's kind of like anime when the community's all terrible. I just don't want to get involved with it.
Yeah.
I just don't want to be involved. It's like, fuck it. The Guilty Gear Tourist ruined Strive for me. I'm not playing that game anymore. Because, I mean, the other reason I wanted to play it was for Bridget. Like, Bridget was my main in the other games. But now they ruined it, so I'm like, I'm good. There's certain anime I won't watch either, like My Hero Academia. That new one, the Spy X Family one. Because the tourists, as they call it, they're insufferable. They're just insufferable. I just can't stand it.
Yeah, I've heard. I think My Hero Academia is a fairly decent anime though, but
It's good. It's just I can't stand it. And I know it's kind of silly. The anime is good, but you don't watch it because of the fan base. But I mean,
oh, I don't blame you. I mean,
I get it, but I mean, I'm gonna want to like retweet stuff or I want to talk about it, and I just don't want to be involved with those people, kind of thing.
yeah, I thought there was something I was into that I got that way. I don't remember what it was though. I'm trying to think. I don't know. Oh shoot, did I do this? Yes. Okay.
I try not to talk about this too much anymore because I know when I talk about it, Dio goes crazy. Starts getting upset. Dude, so many times that he gets mad at the fighting game community, I'm like, dude, just stop watching. I told him, I told him, like, look, if it upsets you that much, just step away. Because it's the same arguments. Because he's more into the community than I am. I'm kind of like a casual at this point. I'm not good at them, but I love playing fighting games. I just haven't touched one in months. But he's kind of like in the know, pretty much. Son of a...
Yeah.
He's more involved than I am.
I used to care a lot about stuff like that or other like politics stuff, and man, it just wore me out to death. I just don't care. And to be honest with you, There would be times too the FGC I would find pretty annoying, and sometimes I still do. But I just get to a point where it's like it's just a different world.
Yeah,
Sometimes it's best to just play something blind and you'd be good. That's it.
I never really was political. Like obviously, if people ask me, my main stance is I'm conservative, and it's kind of funny though because when I do like those little surveys or tests, it always shows that I lean Democratic. Like all those little tests you do online, they say that I'm always I'm like 70% Democratic, which I'm like okay, it's kind of weird, but
That's interesting. Maybe you're more libertarian, perhaps. I don't know.
I
That's the
don't
only thing I can think of.
I don't
Because I think
see
libertarians
it.
are.
I don't feel it. I guess
I
I don't know.
know.
It's weird. Cause
I
yeah,
don't even entirely understand libertarianism. I think it's more like you're conservative, but you're like big in freedom. I guess I don't know.
it's
I
strange,
honestly
yeah.
don't know.
Cause I consider myself conservative, but like
Yeah,
all the
I do mostly
tests,
too.
like all the tests that I've done like online, those little fun ones or whatever, they all tell me I'm Democrat. But the reason why I don't really get political is because my freaking stepdad is into it, and it just kind of like it just him wore me out because he always gets mad. He even gets mad now. Like he hasn't gotten his absentee ballot, and he asked me about it. And he was like, "It's those damn Democrats. They're the ones that are doing it." I'm like, "Dude, it's the freaking mail." Saying it's the Democrats. It's like it's things like that, and it's him. Like I've been around angry people my whole life, up until I was an adult. So that's why I don't try to get angry. I'm not an angry person because it's just like I just see how bad it is, and I'm not political because of the way my dad would react. Just irrational, always angry. It's like, dude, I don't want to live like that.
Yeah, yeah. There comes a point you gotta learn to control the passion, so to speak.
Yeah,
Like you can care, but it gets to a point where it's like it almost makes you a fool if you're too into it.
yeah, that's pretty much what he is. But he is, I think he is the definition of a boomer, like the real
Oh,
definition.
sounds like it. Yeah.
Because he gets mad at that. God, he used to listen to Rush Limbaugh in the morning all loud. He's those people.
Yeah.
Surprised he wasn't like, he's not a conspiracy theorist, but I was surprised he doesn't listen to Alex Jones. But he's also the kind that hates technology. Like he refuses to use cell phones. He hates. It took him like months for him to like get used to a Kindle.
Dang.
Because yeah, he doesn't do computers. He doesn't do any electronics. He doesn't do any social media. He's like that, and he's a retired Navyman. So yeah, he was always angry, and I don't want to be like that. I just see how like sour people get. So I try not to be as angry, but more than that, I'm just not political. Like I don't care about getting into political discussions. I'll talk about it, but it's usually just, like how I always say, it's just a small opinion here and there. I say my opinion, that's it. Like I don't get into it. I want to say I'm apolitical, but I do have some views. I just don't say them.
I've got one coworker, man, that's like I don't know how to describe him, but he's like he listens to like different left leaning like radio shows and stuff. This dude is always mocking Joe Rogan or Trump. And I'm like, dude, if I say something out of line, he might get after me. So I gotta just like try not to talk much about it. But I've had to deal with it, and it's like there was one time when Trump got kicked off Twitter, and I'm like, hey man, that's kind of scary. The whole president is off can get canceled off of a website, and then he's like, well, hey man, what if Hitler got banned? I'm like, oh great, he's making that comparison. So
Oh,
thankfully
yeah,
that was it. But oh dear.
I told one of my friends I didn't like Trump. Sorry. Let just had this damn thing. It takes me out of breath. These freaking vapes. I had a friend that, well, I have a friend. He doesn't like Trump, and mostly because of his views with Hispanic people. And we were talking about the
Oh,
Twitter
I
thing.
I kind of remember that. It's a long time ago. Yeah.
Yeah, and I told him like, the point I made across to him was like, don't forget about Trump. I told him the main point that I don't like of why they banned him is that if social media can ban a politician because of their views, I told him like, yeah, like it can be from any side. The fact that social media
Yeah.
bans any kind of politician says a lot. How they can control what people think or say. Like it was eye opening in a sense, because it's like you can be a politician, you can be silenced, kind of thing. It doesn't have to be Trump, It can be anybody, but I can't pick up this magnum.
Oh yeah, man.
But it's so bad that a politician was silenced. That's what concerns me, because like, if you think about it, like, what kind of freedom of speech do we have at that point?
Yeah, especially when you consider that you could very well say that Twitter more or less,
Like, it can
is
be
a
anybody,
yeah, it's not just, freedom of speech or whatever. It's Twitter is so important in people's lives to a point where it's literally like a channel. It's a channel of information, but it's also
Yeah, it's sad what it went to, but it's a great idea because it's quick information sent in it's almost like a text message to people.
yeah.
That's what's so good about Twitter. But it's oh my
I
God.
guess what I'm saying is Twitter is so influential to people. I could argue that you can pretty much condition someone to think a certain way within 6 months of just using the website. Like that.
Yeah.
That's what scares me about it. Is you could say it's like a low level version of programming human people, because all it takes is you're on Twitter for a year, you see all these left leaning things, you might end up being that way because you're around it all the time. So it's like, so the fact that it exists for either side, I'm like, I don't know. It's just, I don't like it.
Yeah, it sucks. I mean, but the thing is, the people that get like that, they're all just so miserable.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
of them. That's why, like, when you see my posts, it's just video game and anime. It's just for fun. I don't get involved in any of that because it's just a fighting war, and then you get labeled something, anything, which, I mean, that one doesn't really matter anymore because when you get labeled like a racist or a pedophile, it just means that they don't like you.
Yeah, yeah.
There's one plus about Twitter is that they what do you call it? They took away power from certain words. Like if they call you a transphobe, nobody cares anymore.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, so I guess you just don't like me. Like, oh,
Yeah.
the words lose all meaning.
The only thing I will admit, well, one of the things I do admit that does suck though is I think it's programmed young people to think that certain words are bad, like they're unacceptable, but not because they're morally bad, it's because they're socially considered unacceptable, to a point where, like the N-word for instance, it's just a word, but now to so many people it's like worse than blasphemy, and it's like, it's just a word. It's like, come on, man. I don't like that. I don't like how people are getting conditioned to be afraid of stuff like that. It's like, dude, I don't know. That's what I hate about it. You can't say these words. You can't say this. This is bad because, not because it's actually bad. Maybe it's not actually bad. It's because Twitter defines it as bad. That's what I hate.
Yeah,
When people's
that's
morality is based off of culture.
I think what sucks too is what is shaping a lot of people is that, and I mean, there's no real way to stop this, but they're getting on the internet way too young.
Oh, absolutely.
So now, like, words hurt me. It's like he said something mean. I can't go on. I'm depressed. This and that. Like, I never went through any of that because I I think I used the internet when I was like 15. I didn't have a computer till I was like 16. But yeah, I was just a normal kid. Like, it's, I guess when you're not on the internet as a kid, from my experience, like they teach you that whole thing where, how do you say, kind of like when you got something to say to their face.
Yeah.
It's kind of something like that. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like it's so different now because people take whatever you say online as like it's a personal attack kind of thing.
Yeah, and they'll hold it against you for as long as they can.
Yeah, and you learn on the internet real quick. Back in the day, where like you kind of learn that it's not really a place. It's meant for adults and stuff. It really was, because back then you can say anything, and you can have all these arguments. You can yell, well, not yell, but you know, you could do all caps.
Yeah.
You could say all sorts of mean stuff, and it was just arguing online with anonymity. That's why people got away with so much. It's like, you're anonymous, you can say whatever you want. Dude, I'm like infinitely loading.
Not to mention, we live in an era where, you know, bullying is like really conditioned to be like this terrible, awful thing. Yet the hardships that these young people actually face are not through other people physically. It's online.
Yeah.
So they don't have a opportunity to face adversity in the physical. It's just on the internet, and it's like they don't really grow.
They don't really
You
know
know?
what true bullying is. I mean, now it's like, you know, it's easy because you can just spam hate. But back in the day, like true bullying was the kid pushing you, picking on you, following you home.
Yeah.
I've had all that stuff before too. Like, you know, you just kind of, I mean, you have to deal with it, but it's not the same. Like on the internet, when somebody would do that to you on the internet, you just block them or you mute them. That's how I handled it.
Although unfortunately, there's a lot of people that they don't even go that far, and they complain about it, and I'm like, dude, you have the power to get off of it. Just,
Yeah.
I mean, as dumb as it sounds, just get off your phone. I mean, sometimes that's all it takes. At least it seems like it to me, and maybe I'm wrong.
Nah,
That's what I do.
it can't work like that no more, because one of my friends, the younger one, I think he's like 32 or something like that. He was like 7, 8 years younger than me. It's the one that I met in the arcade. He's always on his phone. That shit's like a part of him. And I tell him, like, dude, get off the phone. He's like, I can't. I do stuff on it. Like he does. He like, I don't know how he does it, but this is the boomerish part of me. He does like resumes, job applications, all that. He does it on the phone. And I'm like, how can you do that with such a small screen? I couldn't do any of that. Like, I would want to use a computer for that stuff. But they're just, the phone is like a part of you. And I can kind of see why, but I just don't feel that way, because for me, the phone is almost like just another system for me, like another game system, because the main thing I do on it is, you know, I answer calls and I answer texts. That's it. I'm on social media for a little bit on the phone. And that's it. Like, you know, it's not, I don't get invested, but today, like, everybody does. Like, they're just so into their phones because it's a portable computer.
Well, not to mention, some people, man, social media is like their only way to interact with people. So
That's the
it's
sad
on their
part.
phone. It's like, man, that's a sad place to be.
It is.
I mean, I hate to say it, I'm kind of like that, but at the same time, I've got some coworkers that are good friends. You know, I've got,
Yeah.
you know, you and my girlfriend, and that's it. I don't do much at all. But there was a time I was, and it sucked. But now I'm like, I don't really need to interact with much people.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost, you know, cell phone is almost needed, obviously. I use my phone a lot too, but it's like, it's just in little spurts. Like, if you were to take my phone away from me, kind of thing, and, you know, you were checking my messages, you wouldn't find anything. Like, I wouldn't freak out. I had a girlfriend that was like that. Like, she did not want me to see her phone.
Oh, I wonder
She would
why.
get mad. Yeah, and if you were to take my phone, you wouldn't even find porn. It's just
Nice.
a bunch of anime pictures and just stuff that I like. That's it. I don't like it's just another tool for me at best. At worst, it's just another like little thing to play apps. It's not my phone is not a part of me. I just use it to like I said, answer texts, phone calls, maybe we'll use Twitter for a little bit. I mostly like using Twitter on my phone. It's just so much easier. And I think most of the time I use my phone to listen to music. That's all it really is for me. It's just like, yeah, this generation or the past generation too. I think like they have to have the phone. It's got to have all this stuff. It's like it's a part of them.
You know, it's interesting because I've heard, and I'm not, I could be wrong, but doesn't China have like a sort of a social credit system? And the way they keep track of it is through your phone, so you have to have a phone to live there. Something wild like that I'd heard.
I don't know about that. I
I
know,
could
I
totally
know
be
they got
wrong.
I know they have the credit system thing.
But if you think
And
about it, I mean, I don't know how much you'd monitor it unless you had a phone. At least I would think. I don't know. Not sure how else they go about it.
I know that they have a completely different social media there because it's monitored. It's kind of
Oh
sad, but
yeah.
yeah, it's monitored. Whatever you say, man. I remember when the whole COVID shit was happening. They were like people that would like I don't know this guy. I remember this guy was streaming. I guess he was just chatting, but like the Chinese version.
Mm.
And I saw a video on Twitter because Twitter was spreading all these videos about stuff, and this guy was like arrested, and his hands were like chained to the table, and they were questioning was like, so why did you talk bad about China or something? He was talking bad about his country,
Oh yeah, that's legit thing,
and
man. That's terrible.
and the guy just kept saying like I was just drunk. I'm sorry, I was just drunk. I didn't know what I was saying. Like he was just you could tell he was just saying it because he was scared. It was like he was just desperate to like get out of there.
Yeah.
But they were questioning him. It's like, fuck, So I know, I for sure anything you use over there online, it's monitored. I don't know how the social credit system works there. I know people were making fun of that on the internet when somebody had like a take when they were dick riding someone, and they'd be like,
Hmm.
social credit score will go up. But I know they do have that. It just sounds like something out of a movie. Because I remember there was a
Yeah,
movie like that.
like probably something like 1984 or whatever. I don't know. Maybe not.
I haven't seen that movie, but everybody keeps referencing it.
Yeah, it was originally a book that came out in like the 50s or 60s. Pretty forward thinking. Seems like it.
Dude, are you like killing slugs right now? I'm looking at it right now.
Who?
You're killing slugs?
Oh, me? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm literally killing slugs. I'm in a poison pit lake.
I love shit like that. I want a game with like overgrown insects.
You
But
know what? I've heard there's this game called Earth Defense Force 5. I hear it's really good. Really good multiplayer shooter, third person shooter. It's pretty wild. Earth Defense Force, I think 5 it's called. Yeah. I might get it someday. It just sounded fun. And in fact, my brothers, I think, are all going to get Modern Warfare 2. So I might play that with them.
that's the remake, right?
Yes. They all got on Black Ops 4 like 3 or 4 years ago. And then they played a little bit of Warzone, which is that multiplayer mode, the Battle Royale deal. So I'm like, they might get on this. I'm like, I might do that. I was thinking about buying it. Besides, I don't really play first-person shooters much at all, really. I used to play a bit more, but
I think I'm
like,
playing this a lot more now. I'm playing
I mean, I
like,
have no idea how much I actually play of it, but
'cause I
I don't know.
realized my favorite games are like Left 4 Dead 2, Doom Eternal, pretty much the
Oh
Doom
yeah.
series. Splatoon, I guess would be considered. I mean, it's third person, but I'm shooting stuff. But actually, talking about that credit score thing, there was a movie. I saw a review of it. I kind of wanted to see it, but it was kind of that. It made me think that social credit was like a made up term because it was so fantasy. Like everybody in the movie, everybody had like a wristband. Like
Mm.
by law, if you want to live in the world, you had to have a wristband, and that had your social standing. I think it was more about social media, and they showed the both opposites. You know, it's the woman that had like a great score, but her brother didn't even have a watch because his score was so low that he just didn't care anymore. He said something that I forgot what it was, but you know, his it's the opposite. You know, his score is like shot, and it got so bad because like she disagreed with somebody. I think it was like something out of a gas station or something like that. And the guy like he tapped his I think he tapped his watch to hers, and he like minused her points by 5. And then there was another part where in a restaurant, she didn't tip enough, and the waitress lowered her score. It was like that. And the point I was getting across is like if people don't like you, they can just lower your score, and then
Oh yeah.
like it affects your job kind of thing. It's
Oh, I
things
could
like that.
absolutely see that
I'm like,
happening. Because I mean, people are already doing that. They're like, sometimes they'll just attack your image on social media and like defame you. I mean, look at Me Too and all that. I mean, it's almost too easy at times.
it is.
There is one TV show, I think it's called Black Mirror, that did cover the concept of a social credit score, and I haven't watched it. I've just heard about it, but that might be what you're referring to. Something like that, where they like literally cancel your ability to like make money and stuff.
Yeah, it's kind of like that now, but in the movie,
I mean,
it was social media pretty much ruled kind of thing. But um, yeah, it was like social media because I remember she was like posting pictures and then like her score would go up. But it was
mhm.
more like public opinion ruled. That's what it was. That's pretty much what it went down to.
I mean, not to mention, I remember a year or two ago, I think one of the banks that President Trump used to use personally, canceled his account for whatever reason. So it's like he may not even be able to bank anymore. I don't know how it works, but something wild like that. It's like, what the
Yeah.
hell? It's like,
Um,
dude, this is,
it
it's like,
was
weird.
Mastercard, I think it was.
Yeah.
I saw that. Actually, I saw that when I used to watch Ethan Van Sciver. I don't watch him anymore because he's really how do you say? He's not. I wouldn't say the word. The correct word isn't full of himself. He's very. How do you say? Ah, fuck. There's a word for it. I forgot what it is. But it's kind of that thing where you're gonna eventually learn to be humble, and he's not really humble.
A bit self-indulgent, maybe.
Nah, cause the thing is, he his deal he was outed, not outed. He kind of got blacklisted from the comic industry because one day he was working at DC and he posted a picture on his social media where he's like, "Congratulations, Trump, on your presidency." And you know everybody in DC and Marvel are just blue-haired weirdos.
Yeah.
And I say that not because of the way they look, but because these people in the industry, in the comic industry, a lot of them are very like what's it called? They're very obsessed with politics. Like it's to like an unhealthy degree.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing was is that comics really are not doing good right now. They're really bad. And he's the one. He made a lot of good. Like he's a talented artist. So he kind of uses that. Mentality. But it's like, oh, I don't care what these people say because I make more money than them. I have, and he does. He's pretty good at what he does, but he's so almost pompous about it.
Seen a little bit of Ethan. There was a time I was actually big into watching Diversity in Comics. He was pretty entertaining. He was also a guy that was making his own comics and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm still subscribed to him, but I don't watch his videos much because now he just kind of complains a lot. But yeah, I remember it was funny because he got labeled as everything because he just started criticizing comics in his YouTube channel. That's how it started. And then what really made him go viral and what made him go his own way when it comes to comics is that fat slob Mark Wade, nobody likes that fat bastard. he told him, I think it was him. Yeah, it was him because he had it in for him. He said, like, if you think you're so good, why don't you make your own comic? And he did. He made that Cyber Soldier, no, not Cyber Soldier, whatever the fuck it is. I forget. He made his own comic of superheroes, kind of like G.I. Joe. And he was gonna have Antarctic Press publish it. And then when he found out, Mark Wade called Antarctic Press and he told them all this stuff. And he pretty much they do that thing where it's like he'll tweet to his followers like, oh, this xenophobe, this and that, whatever, fuck, I forgot his name, Zach, or they used to say Richard C. Meyer. They always say his full name so it shows up on the results on Google. You'd say, this guy, he spreads hate and he's gonna get a publishing deal with AP, and he doesn't say to go after him, but it's like a dog whistle, which is a word they love to use as well. But it's pretty much telling him, like, go talk to AP, and AP got like all this harassment to the point where they backed out. Like one of the owners was like scared. He said he was crying. So he got into like this huge lawsuit. I don't know if you know about that or remember it, but he got into this whole lawsuit about it, and he ended up like he backed out on it in the end, which I really disagreed with. He should have kept going, because Mark Wade, when he does something stupid and he gets sued, he likes to delay whatever court order he's gonna do or whatever. He has to show up to court. He always delays it because it costs money. So he tries to outspend the person that's trying to sue him. And for a while, I think for like a year and a half, Diversity in Comics, he had like a war chest where, the fans were pretty much paying for the lawsuit. Because the message was, these people are not going to silence us like that. And eventually he caved in. Because he said, like, he was going to make a lot less on the lawsuit. Dude, I don't know what this damn thing is. He was going to make a lot less in the lawsuit if he'd win. And I kind of didn't want him to do that. Because it wasn't about the money. It was about sending a message. I guess the message was still sent. But it was about sending a message that, if you defame people, you're going to get in trouble. You shouldn't say things that aren't true, because they were saying that he was not just a Nazi and that, but he was saying like he was a white supremacist, and he was like, no, that's not true, because yeah, he has a Middle Eastern wife with like 2 kids.
Yeah, I remember that. Saying he had like a Muslim daughter or something.
Yeah, and he kept saying that he was a white supremacist, and that is a claim that'll like prevent you from getting work. So that was the main point. It was pretty much defamation. And the point about keeping the lawsuit going was that you can't say those things, you're gonna get in trouble. He was pretty much the example of why you shouldn't do that. And I mean, the point got across in a sense, because now people know that if you say these kind of things, you know, the other side will fight back. But the thing that I didn't like about it is that he got his way where Mark can just silence people. The good thing about it is, you know, people are watching him like with a like a hawk. They're watching him now. So if he says anything about what happened or anything like that, you know, he can go right back to court. So people are watching his every move now. That's the only upside to that. But the downside was that it was supposed to send a message. It kind of got sent, but it's still, you know, it's still at the same time it showed that, you know, Mark Wade can just silence people long enough. I kind of didn't want that to happen because, you know, because then he would if it would have gone to court, I think Zach would have won. And you know, it'll be like, you know, don't say those things. I mean, I think he learned it now, but kind of going in circles here. But the point is, you know, it still sets the example though that Mark can still just kind of delay the lawsuit until he gets his way.
I do remember a little bit of that. Although I didn't realize that the whole lawsuit got canned or whatever.
Yeah, he ended up just dropping it.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, I haven't seen anybody do that anymore. Cause I remember there was this other guy who he kept calling Ethan a Nazi. It was like every day this guy would say it. I forgot his name, but he doesn't do that anymore. Dude, I don't know what this damn thing is. But yeah, for a while, you know, like these wannabe celebrities were saying all these bad things because they didn't like these people. And now it just kind of slowed down because of that. And people said that as well. It's like, you know, if you say these things, we're going to take it to court. So now, I mean, that was this whole deal. That was a huge thing. I can't find this gem. And that was a long ass time ago. Now he just complains, but like I said, I watch every now and then. I just kind of listen to it. But I have been skipping certain videos because, I mean, it's just the same old, same old. I mean, everything. He won in a sense because he publishes his own comics, so he makes his own money. He has his niche audience, which is fine. I kind of wanted to get his books, but I'm more of a person that I rather pick it up at the store. Like I don't want to order it and then wait like a year. And he doesn't do conventions, so I don't think I'm ever gonna read his books. I don't know what it's called. I forgot what it's called. I was gonna say Cyber Soldier, but I was thinking of Cyber Frog, which is Ethan's thing. Yeah, like when I bought my Darkwing Duck comics, I always bought them at Comic-Con. And I buy the omnibus. I don't buy all the magazines. I'd rather just, you know, I'd rather have the complete story. Oh, there it is. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Like I do buy a lot of stuff online. Obviously, it's just a part of life. But for books like that, I just rather like have them in my hand, or I'd rather go to the store and buy them.
Hey man, there's a chance I might have woken Fruity up. I can't tell. So I should probably get off. He's actually got the flu at the moment too. So I'm probably gonna. Well, actually, I'll still be up. I can actually just watch you stream if you stream. If you're still going,
Yeah.
I just can't be on the mic, so I'll still be up.
Yeah, I don't mind. You can tell him to wake up and join.
Yeah. Okay, man. So I'll just get off the Discord, but I'll still be in this. I'll still be in the chat.
All right, sounds good.
Cool. Thanks, man. All right.
All right, I'll see you on chat. I'll set it
Okay.
up for me. Let me do that now. All right. Twitchero. Guess I'm streaming. There we go. Oh, there we go. Hey, Mr. Funny Man. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for following. Sorry. I just opened up my chat thing. Thanks for the follow. But yeah, I usually just talk whatever's on my mind. Mostly talk about video games. Oh, shoot. Whoops. Wait, I'm Neptune? I just realized that. I thought it was... No, I was him on the other one. Trying to think. Ah, screw it. I just didn't want to backtrack. But I forgot I gotta go through here. So if daylight savings is on, if it's today, that should happen at 2 a.m. because it's 1:21. Hey Marcel's, welcome back. Fruity awake? Tell him he's gotta join.
Hey, I'm reloading.
He's gotta join. The flu is an excuse. He'll join the theme too, because in this game there was a thing called the green flu, and that turned people into zombies. Oh, this thing. Wait, it's like this. There we go. Okay, we gotta run. Then suddenly, I could have just on the car. You bastards! I was poisoned. Why am I poisoned? Why am I toxic?
Hey, got a can.
Ew. Thanks, Tron, for pointing out the obvious. Oh crap. Damn, everybody's here. Any day now, guys. Get up. Warning, Amba, the free run script ran long. I like seeing Neptune. Oh, dude, but I'm poisoned. Do not heal me. Sexy in the back of her jacket. Her whole body, actually. It's kind of strange seeing these characters like this. Okay, so we got that. You grab that. Yeah, when you go, oh man, yeah, I know. Okay, everything will get better once I stop being toxic. Oh right, I didn't bring the gas tank with me. Are you kidding me? Is he used to it now? I mean, with what I was doing, I mean, he always wanted my advice with that. I would give it to him like 3 times, but he still wanted to know. But your body just gets used to it. Cause I was doing. I'm glad now. My average sleep is like. My average sleep back when I was going to school, like in 2015. Come on. Oh my god. My average sleep time when I was going to school in 2015 was 5 hours. And like I said before, it made me plan ahead,
Or I'm gonna mess this up.
like a day. So I'd go to work overnight, then I'd go to school immediately after. I had to like leave early, and then I would leave school at noon, go home and sleep, wake up like at 8 p.m. and then just start over again. And I remember the last 2 weeks, especially when I changed careers from animation to game art, those were pretty rough. Like I would show up with like 5 o'clock shadow, and like my eyes are just tired, just learning how to model. And all right, keep forgetting where I have to go. Yeah, the whole shebang, like it was really tiring on the last week. But then you just kind of gotta pull through it. You kind of get used to it, in a sense. It got to a point where I would feel tired, but my body was still willing to move, kind of thing. And on the last week, once it's done, like you just get relief. Like you're done with the projects. You can relax. The one thing that kind of sucks about it is you kind of get stuck in that routine. I mean, in a way it's good. In a way it's good, but I remember waking up after I graduated.
I got a pipe bomb.
I remember I woke up one day and I woke up scared because I had a dream that I was in school, and I woke up with like I don't want to say I had anxiety, but I was like freaking out because like, oh, what do I have to turn in? I forgot what I had to do. And these are like grade changing projects. Like if you didn't do one project, you were barely gonna pass. And hello. How do I break this? Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, the homework. It just takes up your time, man. For homework, you like what I would do when I had to do homework. I had Saturdays off, and I would leave my computer at home, and I would just go to school on a Saturday, and I just work there. Because not many people, well, until the end of like the school, and I mean the school itself, like before it actually shut down, there would be a lot of people on Saturday, but in the beginning there was nobody, so I just had a whole room to myself, and it was all quiet, and I would just focus. Sustancia. Oh, I forgot about this crap. Hold on, let me write this down. Sustancia. So the thing is sustancia, and you gotta decipher it here. So sustancia, Sustantia. You gotta decipher it. So S is 8, and then U is 0. So 808. T is 9. A is 0. N is 3. C is 2. Ah, did I get poisoned? No. Take care of it. 2 is C. What is I? I is 8. And then A is 0. Damn, this is a lot. Let's see. Let's hope this works. 808. I feel like too long. 903280. Oh, it is. Shoot. This is a Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, and it's a 1-to-1. So it's like it plays just like the game. Oh yeah, they get stuck on the door. Oh, that does hurt me. Shoot. But yeah, I would dedicate my days off to just go to school and finish my homework. And then when I had to draw, that was painful, dude. I was not good at drawing. I got better in that school, obviously, but in the beginning it was just painful to draw. I would do that at my house. For like Photoshop stuff, or like any computer stuff, I would just go to school because it was distraction free for me. But yeah, he's probably gonna have that when he graduates. He's gonna wake up, he's gonna freak out thinking what he has to turn in. It took me a while for me to get over that. Like I'd wake up and I'd have this feeling like, what do I have to turn in? And I'd be like, oh wait, I'm not at school anymore. Man, but the thing is, once you realize that, it's such a relief. Kind of miss that discipline. Like when I went to school, you know, I had stuff to do, so I was always busy. My friends, they would, for a while, they were like, "Man, you gotta hang out, this and that." And I would tell them, like, "I can't, dude. I got, you know." After week 6, I didn't hang out anywhere because I was just focused on school. Like, if you wanted to hang out with me, you either had to be in school with me, or you just kind of had to text me.
Ammo here.
And after a while, they kind of got the point. It's like, dude, you know, it's busy. Like, when you're narrowing down the end of the quarter, like, you have to turn these things in, because if you don't, you fail. And if you fail, you gotta take the class again. The class is like $5,000 each. And earlier, like the first 2 years that I was there, that school still had standards. Because I've seen people like have panic attacks, like actual panic attacks, and like in the cafeteria, they're like trembling and shit. And it's because, you know, they just can't do it. They can't handle basic, well, not basic, but they can't handle, like, you know, just constantly working. You know, working on homework and having a job. And some of those, most of those kids didn't even have a job. They just got out of high school. But I remember some guy was having a panic attack, and I'm just like, I didn't say anything to him, but I was like, man, you are not going to survive in this industry, because as much as people hate it, crunch is mandatory. And you say, well, it's frowned upon, you shouldn't do it. Like, yeah, well, it still happens. You know, there's got to be crunch. It's just part of the thing. And yeah, they're not going to be hiring people with panic attacks. You know, it's a video game company. It's not a daycare. It's not the Twitter office. Besides that, I remember I overheard a phone call of this girl saying that there was this girl, she said that she's getting kicked out because she failed too many classes. I was like, damn. I thought, I was like, you know, what if you have like money to blow? You know, you can just keep taking the classes, but not at school. Oh crap! That was so close. Like that school, like it would, yeah, like if you failed enough, you were asked to leave. You weren't asked; you were told to leave. But yeah, you would get kicked out. And they didn't help that my one of my friends I was talking at the time, he said that the graduation rate for game art and design was I think it was like 24%. I was like, what? Like, are you serious? He's like 24% of students graduate in my field. But that gave me more drive. Dude, I was just so freaking determined. And yeah, it was kind of true, but like it was in a more morbid way, because on my last quarter of that school, like there was only like a handful of students. Like the cafeteria, the cafeteria used to have like 20 to 30 people during like lunch hour. So that's always breakfast, and then like noon to 1, and then 5 to 6 p.m. You know those times. 12 to 1, 5 to 6, and breakfast. It was always packed. That's where everybody hangs out. On the last quarter, it was just like 4 people. At the most, I think I've seen 6. And it just felt like the school felt like a weekend. But it wasn't. It was just a normal day, and that's how many like students were left. There wasn't that many, because people just slowly like quit. I don't know why, man. Because like you gotta pay for that. The only exception are the people that were in the army, because you know the army paid for that stuff. But for everybody else like me, you know, it's coming out of pocket. So yeah, the people that were pretty much the people that were left are the ones that, you know, were actually dedicated, or actually like wanting to graduate. I was kind of happy that I made it to the honor list. Made sure to take a picture of that too. But yeah, the people that were left were the ones that were actually not goofing around. Nice, because I know it's a bit exaggerated compared to like Fruity. But the point is, it's what? Oh, there we go. But yeah, dude, it's gonna get, if it's not tough already, it's gonna get a lot tougher towards the end. But it will be a relief. You know, once he graduates, it's gonna be a lot better. And like I said, he's gonna freak out, wondering what he has to turn in. That'll stick with you for a while. Remember there was one time. It was in the beginning. My first quarter, we had a 3-week break, and then the next one with this teacher that I freaking hate so much. He's a politician now, but he I had his class, and I didn't know that the school was running on a 3-week, 1-week vacation. So I thought, oh, okay, you know, it's another 3 weeks. And then I got an email saying that I missed a class. I'm like, what? And apparently I had class that week. I was like, what the hell? I thought it was supposed to be 3 weeks after every quarter. But no. After that quarter, the second one, it was a 1-week break. And I missed the first class of that guy, which I didn't like him anyways, but I missed that one class, so that kept me on my toes too. Like, man, how am I gonna enjoy my freaking vacation? Can't really enjoy it. I have to know when school begins and when it ends. poison. Let's do another map. I really don't like the puzzle in this one. I just remembered. It's yeah, man. I kind of wish I can go back to school. I love the discipline. I love the structure of it. I love attending class and learning. More than that, I mean, I didn't like going to my community college. First of all, it's a terrible place. Nobody that I know has graduated there. You just go to there, take your gen ed, and then you transfer to a real school. But I never learned anything I wanted to learn in community college. But when I went to the AI, it was actually courses of what I wanted to do. So it was like, it was hard, but it was fun, and I wanted to do it, and I wanted to be there. I really wanted a program where I can live at the school. Like, I wanted to do those things where, like, you know, if you have good grades, the school will pay for your rent and food. I wanted something like that so I can just always be in that setting. Alas, it never happened. Let me do one of them Chinese maps. One of these is really good, actually. The one with the daylight. This one is good. Oh, I want to play as Tron. Zhang Cheng. It is, huh? It's relieving. Because it's work, you know? But yeah, I kind of miss it. I miss that kind of discipline and structure. That's why I just want the job, dude. Like if a company can just hire me and just teach me whatever programs they use, along the way I'll be completely dedicated. Like 100%. It just, you know, hasn't happened yet. And I really want a job, dude, because right now the going rates for game jobs right now are like, it's always between $50 to $60 an hour. It's a lot, but I can't get in, man, because it's like they want senior positions. They want like 3 years to 5 years of experience on average. By experience, like in a company. They even say it too. It's like working in a company. You have to have, like, at the very least, I've seen you have to have one game shipped. And I don't have any experience. You know, I just graduated. I don't really have connections. All the connections I had were from school, and they didn't get any jobs. None of them did. There is one friend who I talked to. His name was Orlando. He was a really cool guy. He was a talented artist. He draws like slapstick cartoons and stuff like that. He ended up working. He was working on, I think it was the 3rd season of Rick and Morty. He got a spot, which was really cool. Oh, I know, there was that one bitch I didn't like, who pretty much pushed me out of the project, out of the team project. She got a job at Sony. She was working on Spider-Man Homecoming, but she got the hookup from a teacher. The closest I had was there was this job that this guy offered me. It was like you construct 3D roads. He gave me the program. It was called like Swan or something like that. But it's a program where you construct 3D roads, and then that road gets made in real life, kind of thing. It's like a digital blueprint. But I never got it because the guy wanted me to know Substance Painter, and I didn't learn Substance Painter at the time. The school didn't teach it. And I didn't know much about it. like I would have learned it on my own, but I was focusing on other stuff as well. I just didn't have the time. I was trying to learn 3D Coat, ZD Brush, Maya, and Photoshop at the time. And that's a lot to take in. And even then, the school didn't teach us much of any of that. They mostly just kept teaching us Maya. That's why I'm so like comfortable with it. The school problem with that school was that a lot of stuff that they taught us was outdated. Like this dude, I remember I had a class where this dude was teaching us 3D modeling, but he was using a PowerPoint that was so old that they were referencing like Diddy Kong from Donkey Kong Country. This guy was so old school. And I'm like, dude, the game industry is a growing company in terms of like technology. You have to know the latest computer programs because you know it makes things easier. You make beautiful looking games faster with new programs that come out. And the school was like, we were pretty much fighting from the start to teach us Substance Painter instead of Photoshop, and we couldn't get that. And I remember for the art department, they were struggling to have like a class on creating comic books. And I'm like, dude, that's like standard. That should be standard in an art class because that's, you know, that's a legitimate career, just drawing comics. And that school didn't even have that. I remember this dude was showing us a freaking a slideshow about 3D modeling with a Super Nintendo title. And his claim to fame was that he worked on the very first Crash Bandicoot. And he would let you know that because he always wore this denim jacket from Sony and it had like Crash Bandicoot on the back. He would always wear that. But the guy was like super old school. Yeah, dude. If you ever do want to go back to school, don't make it something with like Gen Ed. Yeah, they took it. Yeah, man. Like, yeah, that dude was just, he was just set in his ways. But it's like, nah, man, you gotta learn the newest stuff. Like that. Like, I was already pretty proficient in, like, software, you know? Like, how to, I know how to work programs. But that school made it pretty much adamant that you have to learn the latest things. And some teachers would hook us up like that too. It's like, oh, learn this, learn Quixel Suite. It's gonna be big. Like, it was out already, but it was like a must if you have Photoshop. And yeah, he was right. It was kind of like a mini Substance Painter. Yeah, point being, you have to learn the latest technology. And the school really wasn't teaching us the things we needed to learn at the time. Like if they taught us Substance Painter while I was at school. Am I backtracking? Yes, I am. Damn. China is so hard. If they taught us Substance Painter when I was in school, I'm pretty confident I would have had a job because I wouldn't focus so much on Photoshop. I'd be focusing more on Substance Painter. I would have definitely had that job. That road job or whatever. But yeah, if you're going back to school, if you ever decide to, don't make it something with Gen Ed. I guess I'm saying like do trade school, but do something where it's just dedicated to what you want to do. Like, don't waste your time on like you're going to school and you're just learning like math, social studies, geography. Like, it's honestly it's a waste of time. You know, it's like you know, you're getting old, even if you're in your like mid or late 20s, you don't have time for that. That was like middle school, high school, and that's just to waste time. You know, that's the way I saw it, because I don't remember anything about like the Magna Carta or anything like that. Like, we didn't care. Nobody cared. I didn't care. Like, learning the Magna Carta isn't gonna help me these days. It's history. Like, what I got from like what I got from grade school, middle school, and high school is just how to socialize with other people, basic reading and writing skills, math, and critical thinking, which is great. You know, that's what you should learn. That is I think that is like the main purpose of those schools. But now that you're old, you know, now that you're an adult, you should be learning like something specific to what you're gonna be doing as your career, because then it's worth it. Because one, you know, you'll be dedicated to it because it's something you want to do, and two, you know, whatever you learn you're gonna apply in real life. So I'd say if you ever want to, whatever career you'd want to do, have the gen ed be, I mean, you're gonna have to take some gen ed if you don't have some under your belt already. I don't know how it is where you live, but here in California, after, I think it was like after 7 years or 10 years, if you don't attend college, you lose all your credits from the past. So make sure, Neptunian, yes it is. I'm trying to see, show me Tron, show me. Neptunia V2. What do I do here? A lot of fireworks. But what was I getting at? Damn, I forgot what I was saying. But anyways, yeah, like I said, just learn what you need to learn. Just say it saves you time, you know. All right, if you're going back to university, what I would do if I was doing this again, I wish somebody would have told me this when I just turned 18. Yeah, they do expire. You need to talk to whatever school, but from my experience, because I talked to a city college, they told me after 10 years your credits expire. So like if you don't go to school for 10 years, you have to do it all over again. Like all of it. It's like you never went. You wasted time, pretty much.
Can we close that door?
Learn to shoot.
AI.
Y'all gonna close the door?
Move! If I wish somebody would have told me this when I was younger, but the way to go about it is you go to the school you want to go to, so to be the university. You tell them, you know, I want to do this, this, and this, or I want to do this, I want a career in this. You talk to them, say what classes do I need to take. Have them give you a whole list, because that's what they do with AI. When I went there, I had the lady print out all the classes I'm gonna need to take. I needed it. And then you go to a community college, you know, whichever one. You might have to go more than one. I don't think so though. But you go to a community college of your choice, and you tell them like, look, I'm going to university. I'm gonna learn this, this, and this. But the main reason you're there, you tell them like, I need to know what gen ed classes I can take that will transfer over. So you go to community college just for your general ed, for only for the classes that are acceptable. So when you go to university, you're spending money on the actual classes. I don't know how easy it is now, but back then, I would sign a bog waiver, and that pretty much meant that I went to college for free. Like, thank goodness I never paid a dime going to community college. But pretty much you go to community college for whatever gen eds you have that are acceptable, and then you take them, and then you transfer to university. So it costs a lot less. It's a lot less money for classes that are a waste of time. And I would get that list of all the classes, and then I would bring it back to the university and be like, my community college says that they have these classes available for me to graduate. Which one of these classes can be transferred and accepted? Because when I went to AI, I got the list and then I transferred it. Like, I went to my community college and I got the list of all the classes I took. I don't think I needed that though, because they had me on file. You know, schools have files, so they probably pulled up my file. I went to AI. I mentioned this before. I went to community college for almost 5 years. And that was already bad, because this is how bad the school is. I went there for almost 5 years. It's a 2-year college. And they kept giving me the, oh, you just need to take these classes and you're done. And then after a while, they're like, they gave everybody, oh, just 2 more classes and you'll graduate. Those 2 more classes would last for months. So it just became a joke. I transferred, I went to AI, did all that, right? Out of all those credits, I had like 160 credits, something like that. I pretty much had 4 years worth of credits. Out of all those credits, I think like 24 of them went through. And I was like, only 24? He's like, yeah. So like, dude, 24 credits. What was that, like 2 semesters? I was in that damn school for almost 5 years. Only two semester worth of credits went through. And people would, I tell this to people, like, well, maybe you did something wrong. And I'm like, no, I didn't, because not once in my entire time in community college did I make my own schedule. Every semester, I would go to the counselor's office and I would have them make my schedule for me. So I never did my own schedule. I always went to the counseling office and I had them do it for me, because I didn't know what I had to take. It was just a bad community college. Where the hell am I supposed to go? This place is so big. So yeah, in summation, if you ever want to go back to university or something like that, go to community college. Go to university first. Ask them what classes, you need. Take that list. I guess you could do it either way. But, just find out the classes that are available for both universities and see which ones transfer. Which ones transfer from community college to university. It saves you a lot of money. Like I say, you can take those classes for free, and then you can just pay the rest in your university. Oh, jeez. Dude, I was like, ah, oh, come on. But yeah, man, it's time flies. Tell you, when you're in school, time flies. Time flies, and you're getting older. You are getting older, and time waits for no one. So you don't have time to mess around with any of that BS. See if there's anything here. Internet cafe. You know, this is why I like this map. I enjoyed it when I played it because it's big. This map is really big, but it doesn't have you running around in circles. It's got some dead ends and you kind of know where to go. I keep saying there was this one map though, I hated it. It's a really big map, but it run you around in circles. It was like artificial gameplay, as they call it. What the heck was that? And here comes the tyrant.
Get ready.
I want to save this for the tank. Oh. No! Oh, dude. This thing's always riding me. Because I'm the hot girl, isn't it? I wonder what they're saying. Like how the speakers have messages. Funny meow. The Chinese is such a... I'm gonna say Chinese. The Chinese language, because there's several, is so hard. It's just so much to like try to learn, pretty much. I remember somebody told me that destroy this vehicle. Somebody told me that the word cow can mean like 6 different things depending on how you pronounce it. It's amazing, but at the same time it's like, what the hell? Yeah, screw it. What's in the dumpster? Ammo in the dumpster? Yeah, man, I'm happy that I'm finally getting my 60 frames. It's like I'm back to normal.
I'm reloading. Molotov.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and get a different tyrant again. I remember last time I was playing this, I couldn't download these tyrant mods. And then when I reset it, because it was like, I don't know if you were there for that. I kept getting conflicting messages saying, you know, the stage couldn't be loaded because the model Hulk was I forgot the word. Is like it wouldn't run because of the model, and the Hulk is what is the name of the tank.
We have guns here.
I tried like 3 different tyrants and none of them went through, and then I went back to Matchamp and it still didn't go through. So I'm like, is this one of those things where I gotta like turn on and off the game? And I think it was.
Hey, I'm reloading.
Maybe we can do that now, I guess. That tyrant's cool, but it's like too basic.
Stop, guys. I have to heal. Ooh, all better now.
I'll do it after this run. Not run after this map. This is pretty. This is a pretty long map. Where are we at? Yeah, we're like on chapter 2 and there's 5 chapters. We'll play something else. What is this doing here? Kind of glad, not glad, but I'm looking forward to December just so that I can put on the Christmas mods on this game. I love doing that. You know which gun I want? I want to play the Silent Hill one. Because there's... I should look up for new magnums. Because there's, I will do that now. There are some really good magnums in this game. Or weapons in general. But what I really like about them is that you can change the... like they come with scripts. So you can essentially get different animations. I really like that. It did like obviously, you know, the main reason I still play this game is just that it's just so much. Look at this cyberpunk one. Where is this? My friend just texted me, dude, we just gained an hour. I'd be like, let me text him like, yeah man, daylight savings. Yeah, man, daylight. Because it was literally about to be 2 a.m. and I was tripping. Now it's 1 a.m. again. Fuck. That means I can still go get booze. God. Ooh, let me put on some music. Oh, yeah, let me know if you can hear the music. Let me check my this right here, the volume mixer. See, Discord's all the way up. I'll put that 50. Maybe that's why I wasn't playing when I was streaming last time. Let me see how it is on OBS. Okay, it's good. Freaking Lucky Star. The communists ruined that anime. Anyways, this is what I was doing yesterday. I don't think you were here for this. I think you left early, right? I'm trying to put my phone somewhere. Resident. No, I'll just put Tyrant. Hopefully this will work. So I wanted this guy as the charger, but I kept getting conflicts. So I'm gonna try adding him. It was kind of cool. Oh man, you know what's sad too? I was talking to my friend. You know, it was Tank. Is this it? Yeah, okay, I think this is the one. Yeah, when I was talking to her, we were talking about like our connections, and I didn't know these people personally. Well, one of them I did. Oh, it sucks, man. Three of the friend circles died. Like there's this one girl I used to know. Man, that's really sad. Her name was Jennifer. I met her when she was like a teenager. So I'd known her for a couple of years. Not all of the years, but like, you know, I've known her for at least 4 or 5 years before I like stopped going to downtown. It turns out that she was depressed and she was taking pills and she ended up ODing. So she died from an overdose. Then my friend that came over, she had another friend who was just like, she died because she was sleeping in some guy's house. She was like couch surfing, and somebody broke into the house and just stabbed her in the bed or in the couch. And then they were talking about somebody else that died too. I'm like, man, it just like one of them I knew, but like, damn, I can still like remember talking to her too. It's kind of sad, you know, when you used to talk to people and then you know that they're gone. So I was taking a puff. Yeah, man, it kind of sucks. So anyways, okay. This is the tank I was using. Ooh, there it is. The only thing I don't like about this vape is it gives me shortness of breath. I got that head high. It equals about like having a whole cigarette. And like I said, I like it because it doesn't stink up the room. I don't know, it made me think about my mortality for a bit. I'm like, fuck, I'm not far off, man. But like when they were talking about it, it just felt like, you know, our friends were like dropping like flies. Cause that's like 3, man. It's 3 friends dying in your circle. Where the heck is Judge? I'm looking for CFW Judge. It's a small too. It's like about this long. Let me see. I'm looking for Red. Is he not freaking? He has to be Red. Oh no, he's not. I don't think he is. Oh no, I gotta look for this dude. Oh no, I got 2 of them. Oh, here it is, Retro Tyrant. I was looking for a CFW Judge. Alright, let's see if we can do a classic Resident Evil map. I was doing this one last time. Let me change to the girls. I'm gonna go full on the I'll choose Yuri Yuri. Diesel's hair is way too long. Ah, crap, where are they? I guess towards the end. Okay. And I'm looking for the unchecked boxes. Puppy Eyes Neptune, Louise Soldier, 3rd. There they are. Here's my girls. Take out Tron. I don't know why Tron and Teasel conflict. It's funny because they're like brother and sister. This should be easy. Mega Man. HD Neptune. I think I took out Tron, right? Coach Teasel. Let me just double check. Neptunia Mall, that one's fine. Some of these still work. Sometimes you'll just activate one like this by itself, it'll automatically just turn red. HD, red dots. Is there? I haven't heard of that. I know there's the new Sisters game that's coming out, but I'm not gonna buy it. I'm gonna wait because there's one thing I learned from Idea Factory is it doesn't take long for them to put their games on sale. Usually they always put 40%. And I remember I bought that Virtual Stars game and I didn't play it for like a whole year. So I essentially paid full price for a game that I could have bought less, because I think now it's going for like 30. So if I was just waited, I could have paid $30 instead of 60. Oh no, we can't have that. I got copyright notice for... I didn't get copyright notice for the music. I got copyright notice because the see, there it is, charger. Mother. Okay, so look for Matchamp. So the charger definitely does not work. I got copyright claimed because of the Sailor Moon footage. Alright, so we have to... I kind of know where this one is. It's a bit hard. Oh, there it is. Boom. And we'll take the prototype. That sucks, man. I wanted to use a prototype. That would have been great. It just doesn't work with the map. That's the thing about this game. It's like you have so many like custom maps. Sometimes some models just will not like comply. I hope I don't get the one for the Tyrant. I really want it. I really want the new Tyrant to be the tank. Come on, come on, come on. Ah, there it is. See? Server is enforcing consistency. Models infected Hulk. Yeah, can't do it. I just want something new. I've been using CFW Judge for so long. And you know, it goes with it because it's a Neptunia boss. But I would like something new, you know? I'm gonna put the chicken fight music again. Oh, there he is, CFW Judge. Good thing it's all down here. Guess we're going back to normal. You know, if that's the case, I'll play another game. Not a game, another level. Farewell Chemming? Fallen Death. Scan Artist. Oh, I can't do that. Infected City. Lockdown. Meatball. Plague Tale. Yeah, we'll do this one. This one is like a medieval kind of place. Alright. Alright. The music time has ended. Yeah, it should be 2 a.m., but it's 1. Get an extra hour. Really? Alright. Guess I gotta turn this game off and on again. Give me a sec. Alright, just gonna give it like 5 seconds as always. You know what? Let's see what we can. I want to see what's new for weapons. Maybe there's something I'd want. COD. Come on, let's get to it. I've had this one before. This must be a new version. How's the reload?
Reloading.
I want something fancy. Oh yeah, I wanted to do see Magnum. Whoa. Cyberpunk was kind of cool. But the Counter-Strike ones look sick. I like how these are not Magnums. Beefier Magnum firing sound. Fixed reload slow. Nah, I want something power. Reanimation. Forgot the E. Desert Evil. Ooh, this one's flashy. But it's the same. I want a different reload animation. Call of Duty. These are sick. Let's see how it reloads. Come on, shoot. Do something. Here we go. I already have one like that. Neptunia Magnum. Yeah, let's look at the Cyberpunk one. That one looks kind of cool. Ooh, yeah, let's give it a shot. What about, let's just click weapons. Whoa. Infinity Ward. Why not? I know there's some that I don't want to change, but it'd be nice to have something new. I would like some new snipers, but I don't really use them. Neptune replaces the hunting rifle. It's just a skin. I don't really care for the skins. I know there's one gun that I can never mod for some reason. It's the standard Uzi without the silencer. It can, no matter how many mods I try to put on it, it won't change. The bloom stick, huh? Pump action shotgun that appears in Counter-Strike. I would like to change I don't know if it's the Doom one or the Chrome shotgun. I want to change the Doom one though. Let's see. One thing I don't want to do is change the... Well, we'll just play like this, but I don't want to change the melee weapons. I want to keep those Neptunia based. Pump action. These people just don't put videos. We'll go to Tumtara. Just give it a second. Like I said, you gotta hear the Mega Man sound effects. That means that everything's fully loaded. I might need to charge this thing. Hold on. Still tastes sweet. Needed a charge. Man. Oh, let me crunch my bottle. There we go. I did it. Muting the mic. Oh, there we go. Okay. So let's do. Got to manage the add-ons here. So we got Malorian. What the hell this is? What did it conflict with? The Magnum pistol, yeah. That one I am changing. But what else? The Chia, the MP5. Oh, it's one of the pink ones. I actually like those. Fuck. Fuck it. Okay, where's Tumtara? I don't have it there? Alright. Gotta look for Tumtara now. Which is... it's probably somewhere around here. Tumtara. I think it's the archived one. I was like, did I really go through the whole video? But no. I don't really care for this one, but fuck it. I gotta get rid of this one. I like the really old one. Because the new ones, I know they're really good because, you know, they have all these features. I'll say right now, it's like you need to install this other program for it to fully function. Or it might not be. There's one like that, and I just went back to the original, like the really old school one.
Oh, please.
Yeah, cheats are disabled. This one's okay. I actually like this. Yeah, I want to keep the pump action. The pump. Because of that reloading method. The chrome, that's the one I wanted to change. So I gotta change the chrome shotgun. Alright. Where's the one that I got? Oh, it's right here. Next to the pink one, I think? No, I guess not.
Weapons over here.
Spaz, where the heck is it?
I'm gonna try this scope out.
I just like the reloading. This is probably the one, the Scar, it's the one I like the least. But the mod looks really nice. I just don't like that triple shot. This one's cool. It's just because of the side. This one, I don't even know what the hell this is from. I think I mentioned it was from a. What was it? Borderlands? I could be wrong though. The Deagle. Oh, nice. Love that swivel action. Boom. Dude, that is sick. Here it is. This is so cool. Take that, poo-doo-doo.
All right, weapons.
Why is it shaky? It's the gun. It makes like they shake when she runs. It'll add to the action. Why does everything like fade in? I wonder if I can change that. It had been something here. Doodle 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 doodle. I kept skipping. Come on. It's loading the graphics. Is it too much? I mean, it really shouldn't. It's a 2011 game. 2010, whatever. No, wasn't it like 2010, 2009? I don't even remember. Oh, double screen. There it is. I got rid of that, kind of. Did it? That is so cool. I wish I could change the jukebox, but there's nothing that I'd be interested in. Kind of want to put my own. I forgot how to do that. So it was the Chrome. Let me see what I can find for the Chrome. I want to add one more thing to it. Workshop. Chrome shotgun. Something nice. Because I was using that Doom one for like so long. Add new sound. What is up with this? What is it under? Relevance, most popular. I got that candy cane one. Ooh, what is this? Blue archive. No, I need Chrome. Because the pump action, I want to keep that one. Original mod. Ooh, why isn't there a video? I have this one. New shotgun. Looks neat. Kind of want new animations though. I want something with a new animation. Reanimated. Oh, but it's the regular one. There's a Christmas one? When did this happen? I think. I might have it. I don't think I do though. What the fuck is that? Nah. It looks more like an automatic. The room sweeper from hell. Pick up this weapon and leave your opponents burning with anger. I'm looking for something, yeah, like I said, I want something that isn't a reskin. I want a new one with animation. But then there's Iffy. Oh, man. Nah, it's too much of the same thing. Heavy shotgun. No custom sound, no VGUI. Nah. At least he saved me the time. This looks like something out of Splatoon. Oh, that's the font. Cyberpunk? Replace the chrome shotgun. It's the same crap. Weapon does slightly less damage, has less ammo. What the hell? Like you played the game so much it needs a debuff? Duke Nukem? Hey, welcome back. I have everything working. I want a new chrome shotgun. The Duke Nukem might be it. But I want something with the new animation. Wait, damn, I just ended the video. So yeah, I'm looking for. Ooh. This is a mod that replaces the chrome shotgun. Destiny 2, never played that. Okay, looking kind of cool. Very bony. That's kind of cool. How does it handle though? Okay, sounds new. Yeah. Well, I like that it changes color. We'll subscribe. I used to have this one, Panic Attack, for the longest time. I guess we'll go with that one. Ooh, what is this? Come on. You can do it. Dude, this looks like the Super Shotgun from Doom Eternal. I mean, it looks really. I had this one too. The pack scatter. I guess I'll keep the one that I saw. It's all nice and bony looking. Ooh, the Mastiff with script. Ah, I hate it when people don't put like a video. Dude, how is it so small? The soda popper? It's so tiny. What the heck is that? I'll give it a like. I might go come back to it. Alright, last page. I go to one more here that I saw. It was. Nope. Alright, we'll stick with that. Alright, let's see what we got. I think I did two. Oh no, it's just one, the chrome shotgun, and just gotta look for the Doom one, which is up here, I think. Yep. It's great, but like I've been using the Doom shotgun for so long. I want something new. Alright, we'll do just a regular dead center, right? We'll start in the streets. So that's when you start choosing your weapons, and you'll see the shotgun. I like the Magnum that I got from Cyberpunk. It's actually really cool. The reloading is just awesome. It's like the way he twists it. It sucks. I don't want to go to like third person. I love doing that, but the only problem is that you don't see those animations when you're in third person. It's kind of a shame that we couldn't fix the whole tyrant thing. I would love to get new monsters, but they just don't load. So here's the bony thing.
There's a gun store on the way to the mall. What do you say we do it at this?
Sounds good to me.
A gun store? The first time in my life, that sounds good.
So I got 4 of them, apparently. How do you change the weapon type? I like the shove. This one? No, this one. Nope. The one he pushes forward. I guess I can't do it no more. What if I change here and then I change back?
What are we waiting for? Let's go.
That's pretty cool.
Pipe bomb.
Let's look for the Magnum. The Swagnum. Yo, grenade launcher. I love this one. The Pepsi Cola. I just love it because, you know, like I said yesterday, it's the reloading. Pop in the Pepsi and then the Mentos.
We gotta get over that bridge.
Oh crap.
Weapons over here.
I am surprised she did not go crazy. That's one way to ditch her. Let them deal with it. There's a smoker? There it is. Okay, we're good. I still have the extra strong flashlight on. I just haven't been bothered to change it. Where the hell did it go? But the reason why I skipped to this one is because you start off with weapons. The first map of Dead Center, you don't get a primary weapon until like halfway through the map. On this one, you start off with like those 3 that you saw, and then halfway through the game, you get every weapon in the game you get to choose, which is at a gun shop. It's kind of nice, you know, it introduces you to every weapon available in the game, and you get to choose which one you want to play. I think the only exception is you don't get the grenade launcher. That one you have to find, which was pretty easy as you can tell. Oh yeah, they put my phone here so I can see you text.
Jump onto the truck. Look out. All those things skitters.
I would say I speed run to it, but I kind of always do that in these games now. Like I said, this one guy I used to play a lot with, because I used to play online a lot. He described it perfectly. He said that l4d2 was his comfort game. And I kind of understand that. I kind of get it now because it's just really fun just playing this game. Because it's pretty, like, it's not a game where it gets all hectic, but it's more like, it's calming in a way. Oh crap. Dare I say therapeutic? But it's just fun, you know, it's just very basic, and you can just mod the hell out of it.
The hell is that?
No idea, but I don't think it's friendly.
So that's a tank, huh? Jesus, that thing.
I think that's what I like about the most. You just can personalize this game. And yeah, this is why I always choose the second one. Ooh! I like these different colors.
Hope you don't mind. I'm gonna take this first aid kit here.
Yeah, I was using that one.
I'm not legally allowed to own a gun.
I like this one.
Okay with that.
I don't know how to shoot one. Guess we're even.
But I do like the Magnum. It's so good.
Nice.
Just the way, like I mentioned before, just the way she brings it up. The reloading is so cool. Just the way she swirls it in. Boom.
Everybody grab a
But yeah, this is where you can choose any weapon you want.
All right. That'll keep me tight.
I'll use this one.
Sights here.
We'll just let him talk. Oh, there we go.
Did God just tell us to take his guns and come upstairs?
headed to the evacuation center at the mall. I also know the road is blocked, but I can clear it for you.
Get ready. This is gonna set off the alarm.
Oh wait, there was a Damn. There was an automatic I wanted to use, the one that I got. I totally forgot. Okay, that didn't go as planned. Oh wow. Jump! This is the best way to dodge these guys. Jump up the truck instead of going around. Guys, sometimes it gets annoying, like, because once they hit you, you slow down like almost immediately. Problem is I can't go back. I don't think I can. Oh, I can. Oh, excellent. Where was it?
Everybody grab a weapon.
Did I not keep it? Maybe it's not here. It was an automatic that I think I also got, but I don't see it.
Ammo here. Sniper for me.
I guess not. I guess I didn't. Oh, wait. Yeah, I don't think I did it. I could have sworn I downloaded a submachine gun that was different.
Look here. Time for people to heal.
There's a smoker around here.
I could have sworn.
Taking the machine gun.
Maybe it was this one. Well, anyways, if I find it, I'll use it. But we'll go back to what I was using. Yeah, I could have sworn I freaking had it.
Everybody grab a weapon.
Might have been the, yeah, you know, it might have been the submachine gun, the regular one that I said does not change whatsoever. Cause yeah, this one I cannot change it no matter how many times I try. I don't know what it is. Oh shoot, here they come. We'll see, maybe I'm running into it. I could have sworn that place had every gun in the game. I don't know if you noticed, but like when you get the laser sights, your aim is always small. Like the crosshair, whenever you're running it, it gets wide, so it's less accurate. But with the laser sight, it'll always stay like really small, as if you were ducking.
I'll be damned. We actually made it to the mall.
The only one that doesn't do that to is the shotgun. The shotgun, the reticle is always wide. But it's cool because like you don't have to kneel in order to have the best accuracy. Tell you, man, the game's a lot of fun. I love it. You know, it's been so long now. Like, I remember streaming like around 2015, 16, but
Okay, so it's a little deserted. There might
I
be back deeper in.
I don't know how I did it because I remember I started streaming a lot in 2020 because there was nothing to do. And but I know I was streaming way before that. But I could have sworn I was doing it on YouTube. But in YouTube, I don't really have that many live streams. I have like some Splatoon ones. I think I got Left 4 Dead. I definitely did like a Resident Evil series with it. I still need to do Outbreak. I kind of want to do that one. But I made it cinematic, like if it's some kind of like almost like movie. Damn. Whoops.
You better not
We
move.
got a hunter. Reloading.
Glad I don't have to do. Now I'm glad I don't have to
Escalator.
be poisoned like in Resident Evil 3, where your sight's all freaking fogged up.
Guns here. Evacs that way.
Yeah, I remember like I cannot change the submachine gun for some weird reason. It will refuse to mod. Ooh, that was close. Yeah, there he goes. Oh no, it died. Finally.
Driver here.
Is this the one that bonks? No, it doesn't. I forgot which one. There's one that gives the bonk. Get bonked.
Down here.
This gun's pretty quiet. The reloading is amazing. And I just love the way you bring it in. Man, I wish I had a Pokeball.
We might need these. I got a sick feeling this alarm's gonna get us.
The heck was that? Kind of like a fire push?
We have to turn off that alarm.
That I didn't know. That's pretty neat. Boom. And I like that it doesn't set them on fire because I feel like it's a little bit cheating. I love the effect though. Here's the tricky part. Here's where they all come. Ugh. Still gotta turn off the alarm. Ooh, there we go.
I'm gonna heal. Okay. Everybody grab a weapon. Jockey! Jockey!
I'll try this rifle.
Down here.
Oof. Where the heck is she?
Jesus, I knew it. There's nothing here.
Best to just run.
Hey, I'm reloading.
There's a safe room up ahead.
Reloading.
Wait a minute, I know why that gun didn't show up. Because it's one of the secret weapons, the Chia.
Sita, leaving me twice in one day. Lesson learned.
Yeah, that's why. Because it replaced one of those pink ones that I like. Oh, that sucks. It replaced the one where you smack the gun when you get it. I missed that one. So cool. Cause I love when you pick up that gun, like your character will smack it. There we go. Smooth it.
Check it out. That's Jimmy Gibbs Jr. Oh, hell. I could have taken my picture with Jimmy Gibbs' stock car. I hate
Let's
this
roll.
apocalypse.
No time, Ellis.
Okay, so the evac station's abandoned, and we're at the center of a zombie-filled building. On the bright side, we're all probably gonna die.
Glad the stream's looking good.
Look out. I'm going to reload.
I really am glad I'm back to 60 FPS. Dude, it was just
Go find Jimmy Gibbs' stock car. We get
painful seeing that shit go to like 40,
I'll agree to the
30.
idea, but I'm driving.
It was my idea.
What a fun road trip this'll be.
Soon as these doors open, get ready to run.
Well, yeah, yesterday was her birthday. They didn't go as crazy as they did last year.
Let's get this car gas.
I just uploaded a couple of images. I think I uploaded like 3 images of her.
Fill her up.
Okay, so we got... Ooh, we got all 6 there. Oh, if only I had an energy drink. What the heck was that? Freaking Chinatsu just flew. Shoot. I want to get an energy drink so I can like pour those gas cans really quickly. Loadout's okay so far. Oh, there's one, I think.
Bomb out.
There it is, the monster.
Reloading.
Gonna save that one.
Got a can.
Heads up.
So this is my plan. I'm pretty sure everybody does this. I'm glad that they're all here.
Get ready.
Wish I had a Pokeball though. Probably downstairs. Because that really helps.
I got it. Reloading.
I'll find out in a bit.
Reloading.
I'll just take one of these. Nah, it's more of these. Fuck it. These will help.
I got it.
That'll keep them out of me for a bit here.
Hunter's got Nick.
Got it.
Reloading.
I wish the AI can carry these and put them.
Got it.
timing.
How big is the tank in this thing? Got another can in the tank.
Love it, dude. The adrenaline shot does everything faster, even reloading. Is there one? Yeah, there's more there. Come on, let there be another monster. No? Oh well. Yui needs to heal, but we got no time. Probably those things don't explode. Like, you know, with the gravity, this thing should like break. Damn, no Pokeballs this run. Whoops. I think I'm missing one more set, right? Damn, that one's all the way over there. Woo! Gotta run, gotta run. Oh, I got no energy drink. That's okay. Okay, this is not good. Whoa. Damn. Oh, that was it. Okay. Damn, that was pretty quick. Nice. Squish. Alright. Well, there you go. That was Left 4 Dead 2. Finally running at 60 FPS. Turns out it was my OBS I had to mess around with. Test stream that ended up being 3 hours. That's cool. I got to talk. Conversation with friends. Well, excuse me. Now we should have good streams. I want to play Left 4 Dead again. But you know what? It's funny because now that I'm doing that, I'm what's it called? Now that I'm doing that, I'm not playing Splatoon 3, but I should. It's gonna be 3 days since I've played it. So I gotta get to that now. I don't want to lose. Like, I'm pretty sure. I feel like I get rusty when I don't play for like a day. I didn't play it for like 3 days. So yeah, I'll probably play that tomorrow. If not online, I'll most likely play it offline. Just to stay sharp. I didn't even choose which Pokemon I want to vote for. Which, by the way, it's gonna be red. Not crazy about the Pokemon options because those are from the new gens that I don't play anymore. I didn't play anything after. Like I stopped playing Pokemon at Black and White. So I mean I'm familiar with some of those, but I don't know them all. I do know a lot of them though from Pokemon Go. But anyways, yep. So anyways, yeah, that was a testing stream. I'm glad that it finally works. And yeah, that's about it. Thanks Marcel's for hanging out. Thank you Mr. Funnyman26 for following. And I will see you guys. I'm not gonna say tomorrow because I always say I'm gonna do that and then I never do. Something comes up. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time, hopefully soon. If not tomorrow, most likely not Monday. Damn, Tuesday, I'm not sure either because that's when my friend's gonna leave again. So she wants to meet up before she leaves. We might end early though. We'll see. If I don't, I'll most likely stream tomorrow. But it'll probably be early. Most likely not gonna stream Monday. So if I don't stream tomorrow, it'll probably be like Wednesday. Anyways, thanks again everybody for watching, and I'll see you next time.